This video is intended to inspire people to design their own kayak cart. It shows a cart that's customized for a native manta ray kayak, but since other kayaks have different hull designs, this design is not universally optimal for all boats. I wanted a cart to move a heavy kayak around that can fold up and stash in the kayak storage compartment. I couldn't find one. Many were not shaped right to cradle my hull, some were heavy duty but wouldn't fit in my storage compartment without taking them apart, and some folded up nicely but were designed for light kayaks or were not durable. Fully loaded, my boat can weigh over 100 pounds. An advantage of this cart design is that it doesn't have an axle going through both wheels, which would limit clearance. In most carts, the wheels are the weakest link. Many are made from inexpensive plastic, which is also the bearing surface and wear quickly. For this cart, wheels were sourced that are over 3 inches wide. They have nylon tires which are tough and will not go flat, and they have sealed ball bearings. Each wheel is rated for 330 pounds, so it should be able to handle the dynamic loads of a heavy kayak going over bumps or dropping off a curb. When folded up, the cart fits snugly in the storage compartment, and there's room left over for a couple of fishing rods and small dry bags. It's easy to unfold and hold it together with the fasteners of your choice. I use clevis pins and arc clips because they're quick, easy to install, and they're light, and I already had some. The wheel supports use a single bolt in each one for a hinge, which holds them in place and allows them to pivot. Each has a second hole for a clevis pin so that they won't fold up when in use. This cart fits nicely in the depression of the hull, which helps to hold it in place and makes it easier to load the kayak onto the cart. If the kayak is placed close to where it's supposed to be, it slides into place. For such a sturdy cart, it is light, weighing under 10 pounds. It is made mostly with PVC pipe, aluminum scraps that I had or bought from a scrapyard, and stainless fasteners that won't rust. The wheels are close to the center of gravity of the boat, so it balances and makes it easy to transport with minimal effort. A single strap is all that's needed to hold them together. The sides of the depression are curved, so PVC pipe had to be bent to match the contour. To bend PVC pipe, heat it until it softens, then hold it into the shape you want. As it cools, it will harden and retain that shape. I use the heat gun to heat it. The axle for each wheel is a short piece of tubing held on by cotter pins. A nylon washer next to the cotter pins allows for smooth rotation. Holes are cut in the parts for access to the nuts and bolts that hold this together. The bolts cannot be fully tightened so the parts can rotate. Nylock nuts were used to prevent nuts from loosening and falling off, and in some places a second nut was used as a jam nut to ensure the nuts won't loosen. The strap simply goes through the rectangular tubing and is not attached anywhere. The diagonal brace is used to stiffen the cart and prevents it from folding. When you're ready to put the cart away, just pull the pins, fold it back up, optionally wrap the strap around it, then put it back into the storage hold. After it's folded, I always put the pins back into the holes so I don't lose them.